Hello Internet, this is Scott with Scott's Garage. Welcome back to my channel, to my subscribers, and a special welcome to first-time viewers. And today I am privileged to be working on my 2000 GMC Sierra 1500. This is my favorite vehicle to work on and do these videos for. Today's video though is one of diagnostics. As you can see, we have a problem, an oil leak. Now, I've been the owner of this 2000 GMC Sierra since 2003. It has now 250,000 miles on it. And up until a year ago, there was no oil leak, not even a single drop. It was always dry under the vehicle at all times. It was great. But for about a year, I've had this problem, and just a leak on the driveway. Now, the house is about a year old. It's kind of embarrassing to have an oil spill on your driveway. My wife's a little bit upset, and rightly so. It's time now to diagnose the problem and see if we can get it fixed. Okay, to determine the source of the oil leak, the first thing I'm going to do is pull the truck into the garage. I'm going to put it up on jack stands. We're going to get underneath there and clean as much of the oil residue that's there. I see a couple places where the drips are coming from, but I want to clean that all up. And also I'll open the hood and clean the top part as well. I'll show you how to do that. You have to do it very carefully on the engine part of it. And then secondly, I'll be using this product. See the affiliate link below on Amazon. But this is AutoPro, and it's UV dye. You can use this in a variety of things, including oil and fuel. It'll take the entire bottle of 1 ounce, and I'll simply mix it in with the oil in the engine. And then as it mixes around, as you drive the truck, I'll use a light, a black light, and determine where the leak's coming from. Okay, I'm underneath the truck right now. The front of the engine is towards the right side here. There's a harmonic balancer, and it's really dry by the harmonic balancer, which is a good thing because that would be a main seal up there, but that looks good. But there start seeing oil here, which is really close to the front of the oil pan, so it could be the oil pan gasket. We're going to pan around to the rear, and I can tell right now there's simply more oil back here. As you can see up here, there's a starter, and you can see drips of oil. It's just dripping down from here. As I pan around, there's the oil filter with drips of oil around it. Now, it could be the rear main seal, which would be the worst scenario for the oil leak anyway. But let's see if I can look higher up here. And looking straight up from the oil filter, that's the oil pump, I believe, and there's a gasket there. It very well could be that gasket leaking. Higher than that, they have the valve cover gasket. That would be an easier thing to fix. Or it could be the intake manifold gasket. That, too, could be leaking, both of which we can get to from the top end. What I'm going to do now is simply take a rag and clean up as much of the oil as I can on this bottom end. Rather than dousing myself with chemicals like brake cleaner and that, I'm just using Dawn soap and just a little bit of water and a rag for this bottom side. And again, you just want to clean up the obvious spots where there's a lot of oil. It'll make it easier when we put the dye in and see what's fresh and what isn't. Okay, I have the hood open. We're in the engine bay now, and I want to take a visual of the valve covers on each side to see if that might be a possible source of the leaks. We'll start with the driver's side valve cover, which is the left side of the motor as you face the front of the vehicle. In looking at this valve cover area, it looks normal to me, just normal dirt and grime and stuff. I mean, I've put 250,000 miles on this engine. Nothing around the valve cover concerns me here. Let's take a look at the other side, the passenger side. Passenger side, there's definitely more oil, fresher oil. You can see it there on the back end, which could indicate, again, the valve cover gasket on this left side. Let's take a closer look where you put the oil in, the front side, and yeah, most definitely there's more oil here. It still could also, though, be the intake manifold gasket. That's my suspicion. I'll probably take off some of the top end once we put the dye in to determine that. All right, as far as the engine bay and cleaning up extra oil, I don't like using water in the engine bay. Too many electrical parts that things go wrong with water. Instead, I'm going to use reliable WD-40. It's safe. I'm just going to spray it on and wipe off the excess with a paper towel. Okay, next we're going to put this product in. Again, see the affiliate link below on Amazon. It's about $5 or so. Maybe it's $5.99. But AutoPro UV dye. This is 1 ounce. We'll put the entire bottle into where you put the oil in. Now, I don't drive this truck much. It's turning into a project truck, but I will be driving a little bit tomorrow morning. So I'm just going to let it sit overnight tomorrow, just the normal use of the engine, get that oil all around. And then tomorrow evening, we will use the black light and see if we can see the source of the oil leak. Okay, it's nighttime here at Scott's Garage. And tonight we're going to use the black light and see if we can see the UV dye and where the leak is in the oil. Before I do that though, I want to simply shine the original bottle of UV dye. I found that these dyes are either like a bright hunter's orange or like a bright green, and we're going to see which one this is. If you can tell with the lights on here. Yeah, this one is orange. What's kind of funny is as I'm looking at it, it's very, very bright orange. Through the camera, it's not quite as bright. Let's see if we can turn the light off, maybe it'll light up better. Again, in person, it's very, very bright, but through the camera, it's not so bright. Well, let's now look at the engine bay. Okay, I'm at the engine bay now. I'm on the driver's side, and let's get the black light here. Okay, we're looking for bright hunter's orange. I don't see anything immediately around the valve cover. It's kind of hard to see the intake manifold area, but let's see if I can shine in there. Actually, a little bit. I think I see a little bit shining through down there. Walk around the front. Probably should have taken all the cowling off. Here's where I suspected before this valve cover, but that looks really good. Nothing popping through. This would be the passenger side. Well, let's go underneath. Okay, I'm underneath, and I don't know if this is going to show up in the video or not, but definitely getting the dye lighting up down here, and looking way up there, I'm fairly certain it's the intake manifold. So it's leaking through the intake manifold and then dripping down here and then accumulating here towards the bottom. Yeah, on both sides. So my conclusion is intake manifold gasket, which isn't the best result. All right, my diagnosis is that it's probably the intake manifold gasket that's leaking the oil. And what I'll probably do next, this is turning into a project truck. I'll be taking the engine, I'll be rebuilding it. And so I don't want to do a whole lot right now. Intake manifold gasket, I could get to it from the top end, but it's still a lot of work to do that. I'll probably wait until I rebuild the motor. And at this point, I think I'll probably try some stop leak additive to the oil and see if that takes care of it. But anyway, this is Scott with Scott's Garage. If you got any value at all from this video, please hit like. It costs you nothing, but it's of great value to me. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.